channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers for my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. All right, so welcome to your daily message for today, March 16th. When you come into this live stream, give me a Fonzie or hit the thumbs up there for those of you who do not know who Fonzie is. All right, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, a little notification bell, so that you don't miss when I go live, or I usually go live once a week and answer questions. You don't want to miss that either, especially if you have a burning question on your heart. This video is for the element of fire. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So we're cleansing out the energy real quick here for you fire signs. Alrighty, so fire signs. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how this general reading resonates with you for today, March 16th, which adds up to a 10 energy. With the added 1 year energy, it adds up to an 11. So we're still mastering lessons. We are still completing karmic cycles. I feel like you've completed karmic cycles, but these next few days, the divine is going to be testing people to see if you have learned, right? Have learned your lesson. So be aware of that, fire signs. I feel like that is important for somebody out there. Because we are in that period of mastering with the 2026, the energetic year of the Magician. Do you have everything you need within you? So you're being tested to trust your intuition, to trust that you are enough, trust that you are worthy, all right? I was shuffling the cards and your card literally popped out, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. You had this card yesterday that talks about relationships. Two people being on the same page, because this is the scales of balance. Balance talks about relationships of all kinds, business, lover, family, friend. It also talks about soul contracts, all right? So fire signs, your card is called Clean It Up. Give me 1 second to find your message here. So what wisdom does fire signs need to know? And the thing is, when I did your monthly reading, Leos, it talked about cleaning up your own mess. So clean it up, getting to the core of the situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Fire signs, ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home? Also, too much work, overwhelmed? Time to clean house. Every item out of place matters. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to learn, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetic cleaning your house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. So, fire signs, you know, this number is 21 on here. That's when the spring equinox is happening. Spring cleaning. You're being, the wisdom that you need to know today, this energetic 11 day, is it is time to do some spring cleaning. Dust your aura, dust your house, clean out what no longer serves you. If you got a pair of jeans sitting in your closet that you haven't worn in 20 years, ditch it, because more than likely, if you had them on your body in 20 years, you're not going to fit in them. Ditch it. If you're hanging on to, and I'm guilty, broken items, get rid of it. If you haven't fixed it by now, ditch it. If you were hanging on to anything, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, rid of it. Because Spirit is telling you, moving into this new season, it's just going to keep weighing you down. It's still going to overwhelm you. But I feel specifically for a Leo out there, you need to balance yourself out. Because I feel like you're on the verge of burnout by cleaning out that aura. Because whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you're very empathic. And when you're empathic, you're like an energetic sponge, right? You soak up everything and every energy that's around you. It's like taking a brand new sponge out of a piece of plastic, fire signs, and dipping it in that bucket of water. And when you pull it back out, all the excess just drips off while that sponge is still soaked with water. And that's the same thing with being an empath. When you go, and that's why I isolate myself from people. When you go into, if you're carrying things in your house is cluttered. Your house represents your body as well, because your body is the house that your soul is stored in. So adjusting your aura helps you to get a fresh perspective. Cleaning your house helps you to move the energy around. Cleaning out unnecessary hoarding is a way of cleaning that energy out, because you're making room for something magnificent to enter into your life. So the wisdom that you need to know today is, fire signs, it's time to do some spring cleaning. All right. And that's what I feel. I feel like you have a 3, a 2, 1, and you have a 38, which is 11, 1, 1. 2, 1, 1, 1. If you want, look that up. I don't have my phone near me to do it for you. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what it means. But this is a master number 11. This talks about balancing yourself out, right? You have the number 3 here. So 321 goes back to the spring. And I feel like Spirit telling you to do that spring cleaning so that you can reconnect to the divine, right? Maybe have a yard sale, make a little bit of money, right? With that 8 energy there. Because there is something in your energy, this yesterday, fire signs, that is not, all that glitters is not made gold. So there's some sort of an outward appearance that is different from an inward appearance. So inwardly, you may be, oh my God, I'm so bogged down. I don't know why I feel so heavy. And on the outside, you're all like, hee, I this, I love that, da 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 da. Well, Spirit's coming in and saying, right? It's time to rip off that mask. It's time to see the truth for what it is. And some of you may be hanging on to some sort of a wound, of feeling abandoned, feeling orphaned, feeling rejected. The wind's amping up again. Of course, I just can't catch a break here. And you already know what this is, right? So that could be a wound that you need to let go of, that you may be resisting to acknowledge. And once you let go of this wound, you're going to balance yourself back out. Hold on 1 second. Everything is blowing away. I'm telling you, I feel like not Mary Poppins, Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to shut down these windows so we don't blow away. All right. I can close this one from over here. All right. Sorry. So what angel wants to bring this in? What angel is bringing this message in from it of fire? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intentions to manifest blessings in your life. So that's what he's telling you. He's reaching out his arms. So something of arm's length, which if you think about it, your aura is at arm's length. So your aura can go Stretch out your arms, how big your aura is. But for some of you, it's like you feel like this. You feel like you're in a peanut shell. And it's very overwhelming. So he's taking you, he's telling you, taking you, thank you, Mercury retrograde. He's telling you, do some cleaning. You got the energy to do it. I feel like he's telling you to do some spring cleaning because it'll help to raise your vibration. See the aura with the rainbow? That talks about chakras as well. Cleaning out the chakra. We have all that glitter is not gold. So there you go. Solar plexus. So you could be hanging on to some, feeling powerless or something along them lines in the solar plexus. And actually be weakening your strength, your power, all right? Your power source, your, what do you want to call it? Your life force energy. Thank you, Spirit. Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Yeah, because something isn't all that it seems. And I got this message yesterday for you, Leos, specifically. After I got done with the live stream, about somebody that you are with, when they're out in public, it's like they're wearing a mask. It's like a facade, right? When they're out in public, they're one way. But when they're behind doors, they're a totally different person. And that's what I got this card. All that glitters is not gold, because somebody is showing one face out in public, but behind closed doors, there's something different than them. And I feel like this person likes to play on somebody's compassion, somebody's wounds, all right? That could be specifics for one person out there, but with the fire signs yesterday, I got that message after I shut off the video, all right? So what are the crows? Oh, wait a minute. Before we move into the crows, what's a lesson the fire signs are mastering today? So it's about cleaning up your heart space. Look, did you see that? Cleaning up your heart space. Cleaning out your heart space. When it comes to giving and receiving love, when it comes to being receptive, maybe giving away your love, giving away your power when it comes to love. What is the lesson that the fire signs are mastering today? What did I say about love? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, fire signs, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You are learning that lesson because, again, some sort of a relationship isn't as it seems, right? So you're mastering a lesson when it comes to love, when it comes to the people that you give your love to. And don't reciprocate it back. Again, that message of something, it's like this person is wearing a facade. When they're out in public, they're with their friends within the community, they come together as this stable person, this person who's got their shit together, somebody who is very kind, very warm, very generous. It's like giving me a narcissist energy, but when they're behind closed doors, it's like they show their other face. It's like a subtle narcissist energy. I feel like you need to pick up on that. Yeah, I'm telling you, this card came out for you yesterday, fire signs. Envious. Somebody is very jealous, very manipulative. Like I said, when they're out one way, they show a different face. But in all actuality, within themselves, they're very jealous, very envious, right? See that moon energy? And then we got something, I don't know, that to me looks like a bull. Somebody is very bullheaded. Somebody is very controlling, manipulative. And I think it's subtle. And that's usually the way narcissists work. They do it subtly so that you don't catch on to their tricks. Fire signs get asked to wake up with this, right? I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. So every day it could be another challenge. Every day it's always something. Somebody's very jealous. Very, very jealous here. Very jealous. All right, so fire signs. What are the crows warning you about fire signs? Give me a Fonzie viewer, please, and thank you. Fire signs. If you're of the Generation X, you know what Fonzie means. All right, what are the crows warning the fire signs about today? Something about a commitment. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. This is like an extended message from yesterday. Something's going to catch our attention. Something is going to catch your attention and you're going to be like, that's it. I've had enough. I've had enough. I tried to see the good in you. I tried to love you. But I am tired of the jealousy. I'm tired of you guilt tripping me. Right? I'm tired of you living in my past. And you're not all that you are made up to be. I've healed rejection wounds. I'll deal with you leaving me behind, right? Abundance. So abundance is definitely coming your way. You have to secretly hide this because that's what this card talks about. On the other side of this building, you have people who are looking like in survival mode, but here you are on the end of the building finding your abundance. And I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you. Clean it up. And as you move through your home, because home is where the heart is, you will see how truly rich and abundant that you are. You will have enough without this person's narcissistic ways. Because why? Because it's going to catch your attention that they are not all. I don't know. I feel like you've been dealing with it for a while. And this person, it's like they've been grooming you. Like I said, it's subtle, little subtle things, right? It's like something on a subtle level that you may not have been seeing at first. And then this person is going to do something that is going to catch your attention. And you're going to realize that their love isn't all what it's cracked up to be. And that's because they have the demon of envy on them. That one of the 7 sins, envy. Envy is a deadly sin. Envy is jealousy. Something in their heart space. I feel like you're protected here. They want you to waterproof, like Rain-X yourself, which so that when this person tries to trigger you, it just washes off of you. It's like, don't pay attention to it. Yeah, and I feel like you need to distance yourself from this person. All right? I feel like this is for my specific BFF out there. You know who you are. Who happens to be a fire sign. All right, so let's pull some, I got my fairy deck out today for some reasons. I didn't even realize I grabbed it, I guess. So you have the power to take you have it within you to take your power back from this situation. Declutter your heart, declutter your mind, declutter your body. Because I feel like they have their jealousy is like you're sucking it up and you're feeling it and it's bogging you down. It's like instead of softening you, it's hardening you for some reason. I don't know why that's coming through, but there you go, fire signs. And the first card off the top is the 6 of Pentacles. Somebody feels entitled. They feel like that you owe them something. The Prince of Summer. This is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is somebody who Somebody who likes to sweep people off their feet, use their charm, right? Oh, I'm very charming, right? I feel like that's what happened. This person swept off of your feet. But I now it is something is catching your attention. Something is gleaming at you. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to explain. I feel like this person is very flirtatious with other people, but yet they're jealous of you. That's a sign, right? This is the thing, fire signs. If you have somebody who is jealous, and I've learned this the hard way. If you have somebody who's extremely jealous, not my last friend, but like the one before that I was in a very serious relationship with. I was in a relationship with him for 4 years, off and on. He was so jealous of me that when we would go out, I'd have to sit like this. Yet he would be out flirting with this girl. He'd be up there flirting with that girl. If that's the case, that's a sign of a cheater. You you need to see that, because that's what they like to do. They like to come in and be that prince, knight in shining armor, that charmer who likes to come in and sweep people off their feet. And it's like they're like, oh, I'm the man that you've wished for all along, right? The Queen of Winter. So the Queen of Winter talks about, somebody who is very compassionate, very um, um, blunt with their words, but with an essence of compassion and kindness behind it. Somebody who's very self-sufficient, somebody who's very strong mentally. And I feel like this person has played a lot of mind games with you. They could have offered you something, like maybe helped you out of a situation with money. And now it's like they're stuck to you because now they feel that you owe them something. So you're being asked to stay grounded. Ground yourself, because whatever's catching your attention, yeah, this person is either was divorced, maybe you're divorced. Yeah. So you're being asked to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Do some spring cleaning on all levels, specifically within your chakras, but your house, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Because mentally, this person is trying to charm you, to get you to see them as a good person. But in all actuality, they're very jealous because they are a cheater. So yeah, I like I said, I've learned that the hard way. So now you're being asked to focus on your career, focus on your manifestations, your money, your blessings, right? Because I feel like you could be in debt. You could have some monetary debt. Take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yep, King of Summer. What did I say? The Dreamer and Justice. How about that? And then we have a Child card come through here. So yeah, I feel like if you're in a court case, I feel like it's going to go in your favor. We have the King of Summer here, somebody who is very mature, very warm-hearted. And I feel like that's how they presented themselves to you, as somebody who's very warm-hearted, somebody you can trust, right? But in all actuality, no, they're not. No. You're being asked to declutter and move on, because you see the Fool here. The Fool, you see that little package, that little bag right there? That's all he's taken with him. So definitely declutter. I see the Tower is still standing. You've come a long way, baby, right? Justice is on your side. This also talks about partnerships. I feel like you two could be remembering things differently as well. There could be like a huge blowout between you two. And it's like a his or her story. And that's what's catching your attention, because they may be remembering it one way and remembering it another. And it's like, nah, that's not how it happened. Yeah. So be aware of that. All right. So fire signs, let's move on and get your final message from the angels to, yeah, I definitely see they wanted you to see the good in them. They wanted you to see that they were honorable, that they were devoted, that they had your best interest at heart. Nah, they didn't. In all actuality, they were jealous. And that's the facade that they're showing me. Because that's what they wanted you to see, is them in a good way. Somebody who's honorable, somebody who's trustworthy, somebody who has your best interest at heart, right? You can see that he has literally got somebody in his arms, right? Sweeping you off your feet. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Maybe you don't, but for some reason I'm seeing it. Oh, no, he doesn't have anybody in his arms. I don't know why I've seen that. I've seen it in my third eye. Alrighty, fire signs. Let's go ahead and pull your final card for the fire sign collective. Yeah, you need to focus your mind. See, the first thing that's popping up there is that root chakra. So you need to focus on grounding your energy, because this is going to be very triggering for you. Something is going to catch your attention. It's going to trigger the living daylights out of you. It is going to challenge you a lot. This person is, it says the good you do comes back to you. So something is coming back around. The person, yeah, the good you do comes back to you. So something is coming back around to him, and that's where you need to put your focus. And then right there, you have the blue chakra, which talks about communication, right? Somebody who's a narcissist, somebody who wanted you to see them in a particular way by what? Being that charmer, coming in and sweeping you off your feet. Now you have the heart energy here. The heart talks about they wanted you to see them they wanted you to see them who they wanted you to see. But in all actuality, it's catching your attention that they are not who they presume themselves to be. Okay, that is what I feel here. Yeah, I feel like that inner voice, they wanted you to shut down. Somebody could be whispering in your ear as well. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. So it's like they wanted you to second guess your intuition. And we said, oh, well, my intuition tells me this. They were like, you're crazy, right? So breathe out, honor yourself, because you are beautiful. You are worthy. When you respect yourself, when you respect yourself, you show other people how to treat you. When the way you treat yourself shows other people how to treat you. All right. So thank you for watching Fire Signs. Have a great day.